Hey guys, how's it going? I'm back here at the Soundscape working on a mastering session for a longtime client by the name of Carl Yagley. This is the 7th record that I've mastered for Carl. I'm not sure if I've mastered every album that he's put out, but it's quite possible. This is the first song that I've mastered on the console too, by the way. For years I would do it in the box with a analog summing mixer and some outboard gear, things like that. But this is the first time that I'm doing it on the console that we've recently brought in about a month, 2 months ago, that was decommissioned in Los Angeles at a studio owned by one of the members of the Foo Fighters, and we've recommissioned it here at the Soundscape. You can kind of see it in the background here. Right now I'm just doing a quick print into our DAW, which my personal preference is Nuendo. We also have Pro Tools, but today I'm working on Nuendo. So I'm just going to lock the camera here so that you can see and I can work. Give me just a minute. Like I said, Carl's a great guy. He's a great musician, and he's put out some really cool music over the years. This is an album called Blowin' on the Breeze, and the first song that I started working on here is called Southern Style. So I think I'm going to cue that one up first just to give you a quick demonstration of what I've got going on here. If you get an opportunity, however, I highly recommend checking out some of his previous albums that he's put out over the years. They're very good. To me, it's a lot like Americana, a little bit of folk rock. It's got some Neil Young edge to it. If you're into that style of music, I think this would definitely be an album to add to your collection. Again, I said I'm working on this Trident console, but we are doing a hybrid today. So we've got some of the work is going to be done in the box with select plugins from probably Waves. I like to use that a lot, and maybe some other stuff, maybe some stock stuff through Steinberg Nuendo. But also we're going to be taking advantage, of course, of these beautiful EQs on the Trident Series 80B. Fantastic EQs. Give me just a second here and I'm going to set this up. Essentially what I've done so far, and you can't necessarily see what I'm doing on the board right now, but essentially what I've done so far is just cleared a few things up in the lower mid-range, opened up the top end of the mix a bit, and increased some really low end, right around 50 hertz, just to add some weight. Already the mixes sound really good, but I felt like there was just a little bit of muddiness around 100 hertz. And I felt like the 12 to 15K could have been opened up a bit just to add some air. So those are some things that I've done so far with the EQs on the console. And I haven't really done anything in the box. Give me just a moment. I'm going to set it up so we can do a quick A-B comparison. We can hear without the EQ treatment and then with the EQ treatment. And then maybe we can check out one of his other tunes as well. Okay, again, this is the first song on his latest record. The song is called Southern Style. And Carl, I'm sure you're going to see this video at some point. I hope you're okay with the fact that I'm displaying some of your new music to the world prior to your official release, but I promise I won't play too much. We'll just check out a little bit, and listen to the A-B comparisons. And I just wanted to check in with Facebook and everybody out there that follows the Soundscape and follows the work that we do, and maybe just show you a little bit of what's happening with the new gear, with the new console. Of course, we've also got some new EQs, mix bus EQs and some other stuff that I'll be implementing in the mix as well. So at some point in time, we'll spotlight those, maybe not today. But let's check this out. This is Southern style before the very light EQ treatment that I've added just to kind of get the ball rolling. Let's take a quick listen. And I will A-B, so I will switch to the EQ'd version after about 10 seconds.
Out on the street there's a show, living large up here in Michigan.
So you can hear there's a pretty big difference just with the light treatment that I've done so far. And you know, Carl did a fantastic job of engineering everything. In fact, he's a pretty damn good musician too. I didn't mention this, but he played every instrument on this whole record, as he has for years on all of his records. Couldn't say enough good things about how it sounds and the work that he's done. Anyhow, that's the A-B. That's the pre-EQ, and then with the EQ. I don't want to keep you guys too long. I just thought I'd check in and show you what I'm doing over here at the studio. We'll talk to you soon, okay?